Hi, this is Faker Than Fake News. All the news that's fit to fake, and this is your news for today, Monday, September 21st, 2020. Former National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster was surprised and disappointed when President Trump originally came out publicly to claim Putin didn't interfere with the election. McMaster said that it's an incontrovertible fact, while the president said of the Russian president, quote, "Every time he sees me, he says I didn't do that, and I really believe that when he tells me that. He means it." In my opinion, this quote showcases why President Trump is perhaps the most relatable president. I personally believe President Trump every single time he tells me he's not lying. Chinese officials are denying a report that a precipitous drop in birth rates in the province of Xinjiang is due to forced sterilization. Up to 2 million Uyghurs and other Muslim minorities have been placed in detention centers and have allegedly been forcibly sterilized. The Chinese government denies the one-third drop in birth rates is caused by forced sterilization and is rather an extension of the one-child-per-family policy that wasn't being originally enforced in the region. They allege that originally Uyghur families were allowed to have as many as 3 children per family, with many families having much more. In response to the mounting criticism, the Chinese government put out an official press bulletin just this morning stating that they're much too busy fighting democracy in Hong Kong to ever do something like that in Xinjiang. In Manhattan, a 30-year-old man was arrested after derailing 3 subway cars. The derailment injured 3 people and caused massive delays in the Manhattan subway system. The man was apprehended shortly after by bystanders on scene and was charged with reckless endangerment, criminal mischief, assault, and criminal trespass. In addition, the Treasury Department is labeling him a person of interest in regards to the recent chain shortage. In Elon, North Carolina, on Saturday, a video came out that shows Trump supporters in a parade in which they yelled, "White power, fuck black lives, and Confederate lives matter." Now, this is just disgusting behavior that I'm sure the president doesn't endorse. If anything, our president is a uniter of peoples. White people, conservative people, racist people, inbred people, stupid people, and religious people. Now, as you may know, just because he unites stupid people and religious people doesn't make him stupid or religious. The man scored the highest that's ever existed on a cognitive IQ test, but can't quote a single Bible verse. In that same vein, that doesn't make him a racist. Nebraska bar owner Jacob Gardner, best known for killing a Black Lives Matter protester during an altercation back in May, has killed himself at the age of 38. Gardner was pushed down during an altercation with protesters and fired 2 shots. Then, when placed into a chokehold by James Scurlock, who he then shot and killed. Originally, Gardner was taken into custody and was immediately released without charges by the DA. Unfortunately for him, he was arraigned and indicted by a grand jury last week and was facing charges of manslaughter, attempted first-degree assault, making terrorist threats, and the use of a weapon in the killing of James Scurlock. Conservatives are in an uproar, though, by a recent social media trend in which millennials are responding to a memorial post for James Gardner with "All Lives Matter." President Trump has come out yet again contradicting health officials to say that a vaccine for the coronavirus is due out, quote, "within a matter of weeks." In an interview on Fox and Friends, the president said, "I would say you'll have it long before the end of the year, maybe. Maybe by the end of October." This contradicts what the head of vaccine development for his administration has put on the record, stating that it is unlikely a vaccine would be approved by early November. Due to the investigative work on our fake news team, we found reports from inside the White House that as of this morning, there was a cabinet meeting in which they explained to the president for the 4th time that injecting bleach is not a vaccine. The president posted shortly after on Twitter to say, quote, "Antifa Democrats don't want you to have the vaccine. They say injecting bleach isn't a cure, but that's fake news. CDC or FAKE? You be the judge." That's all the news for today. Tune in Monday through Friday for all your fake news needs.